Hello, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Reyes. So this is the Chapter 1, Part 2 at-home practice. And so we're going to start with number 1. Juan solves this problem. He says that the difference is 119. So explain in words the mistake that Juan has made and what is the correct difference. So the hint is actually to solve the problem first. So I'm going to use my tools and I'm going to go ahead and solve it. So as I'm looking at this, I'm noticing that when I look at my ones place, that my 8 is less than 9. So I'm going to have to regroup. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to cross that out, I'm going to make an 8, and then this now becomes 18. And I know that 18 minus 9 is in fact 9. And now looking at my tens, I've got an 8 minus 8, which is 0. And then my 5 minus 4 is 1. So the answer is in fact 109 and not 119. So when I explain what he did wrong, I'm assuming that he forgot to change the 9 to an 8 in the tens place. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. All right, and that's that simple answer. So the next set of problems for number 2 is we're going to have to round each number to the nearest 100, and then we're going to estimate the difference, and then last we actually have to solve the problems. So we're going to estimate first, and then we're going to solve. So when I estimate, I'm going to get my highlighter out just to make this a little easier for me. I know that if I'm estimating to 100, then I know that my 10 is going to be the deciding factor whether or not my 100 is going to increase by 1 or stay. So looking at my 742, that's going to round to 700. I like to do all my rounding first. And then my 9 tells my 2 you're going up to a 3. 687, the 8 tells the 6 you're going to go up, so that's going to be a 700. And then my 8 tells my 2 you're going up by 1, so that's 300. The 2 tells the 4 you're going to stay, so that's going to be a 4. And then the 3 tells the 2 you're going to stay, so that's going to be a 2. The 9 tells the 8 you're going up, so that's going to be a 9. And then the 1 tells the 1 you're going to stay. So if I subtract my differences, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's a 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is a 4 again. And then 4 take away 2 is 2. And then 9 take away 1 is 8. So now all of my actual differences as far as estimating has been done. So now I can go ahead and just do my actual subtraction. Now I know that 742 minus 298 should be somewhere around 400 since that was my difference. So I know I'm going to have to regroup here. This is going to be a 3 and this is going to be a 12. So 12 minus 8 is 4. 3 minus 9, I cannot do that, so now I'm going to have to regroup again. 13 minus 9 is a 4 again. And 6 minus 2 is a 4. So I've got 444, which is really close to 400. So 444 is reasonable. In my next problem, I've got a 7 minus 4, which I can do. So I know that 7 minus 4 is 3. I know that 8 minus 8 is 0. And I know that 6 minus 2 is 4. So 403. And look at how close 403 is to 400. That's reasonable. And my next one, I've got a 0 minus 7. I cannot do that, so I have to regroup. This is going to become a 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 1 minus 3 can't do, so I have to regroup. So I've got an 11 minus 3, which would be 8. And a 3 minus 2 is 1. So I'm going to try to do the last problem. I have about 10 seconds left. So 3, this is a 4, this is an 8, and this is a 7. 748, reasonable.